Welcome back to the cabin. My name is Ed. This is Suburban Living. Out here doing some muzzleloader hunting today. Figured I would come in here and shoot a little video and show you what we did for our walls in the bathroom. Got a little fire going there. I went ahead, although you can see it's daylight outside, it's kind of dark in here. I went ahead and lit the kerosene lamp, and I went ahead and turned on the power in here with the inverter just to show you what that looks like and how that burns like. And I know it's dark in this bathroom, but this is what we call Shiplap. It's a version of Shiplap, and it's something that really gives a nice look. And it's very easy to do. What I want to do, I want to show you how to do this. And that's going to require me going back to my house to finish this video. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to show you what we did to put this shiplap on the walls very inexpensively. Okay, welcome to the garage. What I want to do is show you how we make a shiplap. My wife said you better make sure people don't think you're talking about a real shiplap. I guess there's regular lumber that you buy. There's a regular process to do shiplap. But what I'm doing is something that is a substitute. Something that I think you can find pretty easily in your own hometown, and something for a cabin or for a small house. Alright, what we have here, I just nailed this on the wall. I actually screwed it on the wall because I'm going to take it down. This is a piece of 1/4-inch plywood. 1/4-inch plywood, you get this in 4x8 sheets, and it seems strange, I know, to take a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet of plywood that may cover a small wall and cut it up and then nail it back together, but that's exactly what we did. And we just have a very, very inexpensive table saw. I bought this many years ago, and it's served me fine for many, many years. $100, $120, $150. Just a very inexpensive saw, very inexpensive miter saw. I suppose if all you had was a circular saw, you could do this with a chalk box, but it would be very hard. I'd hate to do it. We set the saw at about, I think, 6 inches. I think 6 inches. I believe this is a small chunk we had left over that is not quite 6 inches, because when you get done, you're going to have a sliver left over that's not quite 6 inches. Just so simple. Now, if this was an exterior wall, which this is, but this is out in my garage, you would obviously put insulation in the walls. But you nail up a piece, and then you take the next piece, just such a very simple process, put over top of it. Now, I started out by putting a nail between these to give it just a little bit of space so it would be more defined. But when you do something like this, it isn't going to be perfect anyway. And so ideally you want a little space like that, and then it makes it stand out just a little bit like we did in our cabin. But by the time I got one wall done, I really discovered that just putting it snug was the very best. Now sometimes when you're doing this, the seam won't meet up perfectly. Let me flip this over and let's see what it looks like on the other side. Okay, notice this. Look at this gap that I have here. Now, I may be able to pull some of that down out of it. Not much. This plywood's very stiff, and so you have to play with the gaps a little bit. Sometimes you have to flip a board over. Okay, we're not talking about building a clock here. We're not talking about the Taj Mahal. We're talking about a room in your cabin or in your house. Now, we also did this for the ceiling in the kitchen there at our cabin, and I really like it on the ceiling. It looks really nice. Now, we had drywall up there before. I left the drywall up there. I just nailed this right over top and we painted it. Now, something else we did, and something I wanted to point out, is we painted this prior to putting it up. Painted all the edges and then painted it prior to nailing it up, and that makes it just a lot easier. I can only imagine painting this with all these cracks. I can only imagine how the paint would well up and how it would run, and it just would make all kinds of issues. Also, this is kind of hard to nail. Now, you need to find a good nail when you're nailing this up. We use like a paneling type nail, and it's a very soft nail, and I've bent a bunch of them. And so you may either want to take a small drill bit and drill these with a cordless drill, or just a little bit of a firm nail as you're nailing this up. Well, this is Ed with this tip, just something that you may do, something you may try. You don't have to, obviously. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you care to, subscribe to our channel. We're going to try to put up some videos that may be helpful, and we hope that you have a wonderful and a blessed day.